it's a principle too, and I was thinking about it the other day. It's a principle too that what I learned in advertising, copywriting here for postgrad. There's a saying that one of the professors used to teach us, says, "Kill your darlings," and that means separate yourself from a project that you really love because the project is no longer working. But if the principle is true, as we said, we apply it across different states. And it is true. Sometimes you love people deeply, and you love them probably because you can see them deeper than they have seen themselves. And you still have to separate because of self-preservation, because you can see the damage that that person will bring. See what I mean?
Absolutely agree with you. I think also, look, there's so much to unpack in what you just
I
said.
know. I'm sorry,
But
Brother Mogasi.
it's honestly, we've got to ask more from men.
Yeah.
The basic premise for me is you have more to give.
Yeah.
You have more to give than what is in your pocket at a financial level.
Right.
You have more to give than potentially the kinds of women that are around you. You're not living for the approval of women either. You're
Right.
not living for the approval of money. You're living for the approval of purpose.
Right.
And so you can afford to be at a space that asks questions that are uncomfortable, that are deep to yourself, like you're saying in terms of that check-in. Because we like the surface level questions. Are you doing the work to avoid being an abuser? Tick. Are you doing the work to understand that you can go to therapy? Tick.
Right.
Are you earning enough to be able to look after yourself and your tick?
Right.
But then we should ask deeper questions that say, are you willing to be led?
Yeah.
And that should also be a tick.
Right.
If all your money were to disappear, does it mean your manhood disappears?
Right.
If the woman that you're with doesn't necessarily validate or compliment you in a way that you want, does it mean that you are less of a person?
Right.
So these are deeper questions that we need to take up, because I think that coloniality told men that all you are good for is the woman that is on your arm and the
Exactly.
money that you bring.
Exactly.
So our manhood, yes, we understand from sort of, if you will, better systems and indigenous systems, that the divine masculine is always in a dance with the divine feminine, as
Yes.
is the divine feminine with the divine. So we can't separate the two. That's
Right.
good. But we also need to understand how they work alongside each other. So this sort of thing that you're speaking about, sabotage, of course I'm a sabotage if I haven't done the work on
Yeah.
myself, because your being great causes me to feel uncomfortable, because you are reaching levels that are challenging where I am. And if I was taught from a very young age that I must lead because I have a penis, that's problematic.
It's
You're
problematic.
you're going to encounter friction, because there are going to be men that are going to say, "What do you mean I need to be led by you?" There are
Right.
some men who have imbibed patriarchy so much they're not even willing to have women as bosses. They
Exactly.
leave certain jobs, they leave certain spaces, and I think we're missing out on so much.
So much.
You
So
know,
and they
and
don't know their history.
we it's a bad system. It's a bad system,
It's
and I
terrible.
think that I think as men we know just how powerful women are.
Yeah.
I think we shouldn't lie to ourselves and say we don't know. I think that we know that women are able to do a lot of the things, if not all of the things we do, and do them better. We think we know villains, we think we know dictators. I just think we haven't given women a chance.
This is